Christmas is in less than a week. I suspect that none of us have ever experienced a Christmas like this one. People have a variety of emotional experiences during Christmas, even under normal circumstances. Yes, some families have warm memories and feelings about Christmases past, and they're looking forward to spending time with their families. But it's also true that there are many from broken and alienated families for whom memories are painful, and the Christmas holidays are really a very difficult time. Christmas can be especially difficult for those who have lost loved ones in the previous year. The deceased absence changes everyone's experience of the season. And by the way, we have had a number of people from UCC Medfield who have lost family members this past year. Add to this the social isolation, the physical distancing, the quarantine going on. Christmas may well be more difficult for many families. Perhaps it feels as though the season is out of joint. Without in any way denying the above circumstances and experiences, I also want to offer up to you that the Christian faith, and especially at the celebration of Christmas, is a time of hope. If you remember the end of Paul's description of love in 1 Corinthians 13, he closes that with this: "Now faith, hope, love abide, but the greatest of these is love." Scholars have referred to these three qualities as the theological virtues. Faith and hope are intimately tied together, but faith has more to do with trusting God in the present, and hope has more to do with trusting God in the future. New Testament scholar N.T. Wright distinguishes them this way. He writes, "Faith is settled, unwavering trust in the one true God whom we have come to know in Jesus Christ." He continues, "Hope is settled, unwavering confidence that this God will not leave us or forsake us, but will always have more in store for us than we could ask or imagine." The Apostle Paul writes the following about hope in Romans 8. "We were saved in hope. If we see what we hope for, that isn't hope. Who hopes for what they already see? But if we hope for what we don't see, we wait for it with patience." The hope of the Christian at all times, and especially this Christmas, in the midst of a pandemic, is based on the incarnate, crucified, and resurrected Jesus. We are people of hope, and we can be people of hope because we know that God is faithful, and that no matter how external circumstances look, God is in charge and has promised never to abandon us. Our hope rests not on the power of human ingenuity or strength, but on the power of God alone, who can carry us through the storms of life. Hope, as one scholar has written, is the certainty in a good future because of what God has done in the past. No matter what your circumstances this Christmas, I pray that you will be a people of hope. Yes, the approval of the COVID-19 vaccines is encouraging, and we pray for an efficient rolling out of the vaccines, and they're being dispensed quickly. But beneath that, I pray that you will be a people of hope, no matter how isolated you are, no matter if you have lost a loved one this past year, no matter how broken your family may be, because we worship a God who promises never to leave us or forsake us, but will always have more in store for us than we could ask or imagine. I hope and pray in the midst of everything going on, everything that has happened this year, you are a people filled with hope, and that you have a joyous Christmas.